What up, YouTube? Timmons here. Since this month, I'm doing my reviews for women-based movies. Here is my review for the 2010 film The Runaways. Not to be confused with the Hulu series, which is simply titled Runaway. This is a totally different film. This is of course a film about the iconic music group The Runaways, and it is of course a biopic about its members, Joan Jett and Sherry Curry. Of course, Joan Jett is portrayed by Kristen Stewart, while Sherry Curry is played by Dakota Fanning, who will, of course, later go on to appear in the Twilight film together. So there's that. You have Riley Keough, who actually portrayed the role of Fanny's older sister. I thought she was really solid on this one. Anyway, I gotta say, The Runaways was really solid. You know, it was directed by Floria Sigismondi. I think that's how you pronounce the name. Of course, she recently put out that horror film, The Turning, that got released last year. Anyway, now this is actually the movie I always bring up every time people always talk about how Kristen Stewart is not a good actress and all. Because yeah, take the Twilight stuff out of it. I think Kristen Stewart is terrific, and The Runaways shows it. I mean, I think she was a great Joan Jett. She embodied the role perfectly. Her singing talent was pretty interesting. And Dakota Fanning was also really good at playing Sherry Curry. Now, of course, if you guys don't really know much about the story, they of course play these two rebellious teenagers from Southern California and become the front woman for the Runaways, which is now the legendary group that paved the way for future generation of female rockers. But anyway, yeah, this film is definitely a solid one. You also had you even had Michael Shannon, who played like their band manager. Michael Shannon was terrific. The late Johnny Lewis was in this. Scout Taylor Compton played one of the other band members, Alita Ford. I mean, even if you don't really know much about the Runaways or not a fan of them or anything like that, I think you still appreciate the biopic about them. I mean, I really do love Joan Jett. Come on, who doesn't love Joan Jett? Come on. But yeah, this definitely has lots of iconic Joan Jett music in it. Believe it or not, I actually saw Joan Jett in person at the Macy's Parade just a little too right there. But anyway, the film of course has some really solid music, solid performances by both Fanning and Stewart. This film, I guess you could also say that it was more because the Fanning was still more was more still a child actor. Or I guess say the Runaways was a bit of Dakota Fanning's first ever grown up role, if that makes any sense. And she was really solid this one. The music, from the Runaways was really solid. It, you know, it also shows like the influence behind the music, which I thought was really cool to listen to. But yeah, I mean, even Joan Jett even appreciated Kristen Stewart's portrayal of her, and I can see why. Kristen Stewart really played the role perfectly. You could totally buy Kristen Stewart as this punk rock girl, and she played it really well. I literally remember watching it because actually, over there on DVD. It's really solid, great performances. I mean, if you guys have not really seen The Runaways, I'm not really sure where you can find it. You can actually find it on Netflix. Cool. You can also find it on Fandango Now, Vudu, Prime Video, Apple. Go check out The Runaways. It's a really solid film. Very underrated though. It does not really get talked about a whole lot, which disappoints you here. But to me, this is probably my favorite Kristen Stewart performance too, by the way. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever seen the Joan Jett biopic, The Runaways? If so, what's your Did you like it? Did you not like it? Are you even a fan of Joan Jett? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Simu signing off.